Hey, what's going on, guys? Tre'Leon Bay here. Today's topic is what is wholesale real estate? Alright, so when it comes down to wholesale real estate, it's just like wholesaling anything else. If you think about wholesaling, you can wholesale anything. You can wholesale all types of products. But when you think about wholesale, you can either buy something at wholesale price or you can buy something at retail price. Retail price is about the highest amount that you can buy it on the market. And that's what most people, most regular consumers, they usually when they're buying things, they're buying it at retail price, which you'll find in a store. And it's conveniently located for you to just grab and get one thing or one item. When it comes down to buying something at wholesale, it's usually at a discounted price for a lot of different reasons. Either it's a discounted price because you just have a great connection and you're able to get that product for cheaper, or you're getting it straight from the manufacturer and you're skipping over the actual retail the retail seller, or you're getting it at a great price because you're buying in bulk. You know, a lot of times you can get a wholesale price if you buy multiple items at one time. And so there's all different types of ways how you can go and find wholesale priced items. And I would recommend you go and find wholesale price items for everything that you're looking to buy, because there's always somebody who's willing to sell you at a wholesale price versus if you go and try to buy it retail, which is what a lot of people do. All right, so real estate isn't any different when it comes down to wholesaling a property. What you want to do is you want to be able to find a house at a discounted price so that you're able to wholesale it to someone else at a discounted price. And that's the whole why we call it wholesale real estate in the first place, is because you're buying a property at a discounted price and you're going to go sell it at a discounted price. And so if you think about it that way, you have to buy it really, really low so that you can sell it low. And then when you sell it low to that person is going to be able to fix it up or do whatever needs to be done with the house. And then they're going to go and sell it at retail price, and so that everybody gets a chance to make money. So, all right, so if you buy it at a really, really low price, at a discounted price, you could become a wholesaler and go and wholesale the property to someone else who wants to buy discounted homes. And so you get to make money off of selling this home to someone who wants to buy discounted homes. And that person who buys discounted homes is going to be able to make money by selling it over to a retail buyer. And so if we use it as let's use a real world example so that we can try to, understand it a little bit better. If you have a home that's in a distressed area, for instance, and the home needs a lot of work, right? Let's say the home is just really in messed up condition, and you get to get this property for really cheap. Let's say $20,000, because you notice you live near the area, you know the seller or the family personally, you know that they don't really want the house anymore, they neglected it, they're not even thinking about it anymore, and you're able to say, hey, you guys don't really want this house, or you're not doing anything with this house. How about you let me buy it from you? And they say, okay, well, we don't even want the house. Like, it needs a lot of work and we don't want to be bothered with it. I'm surprised that anybody wants to be bothered with this house. And you're like, hey, I'll give you $20,000 for this house. And let's say the house, for example, is worth $150,000 once someone put, a whole bunch of money and work into it. Let's say it takes another $70,000 to fix up, for example. And you're getting the house from them for $20,000. They're like, we don't have $70,000 to put into this house to fix it up, so we don't even want it anymore. We would gladly take your $20,000 or else we wouldn't have made anything on this house. Or the house would be costing them money. Let's say if they have utilities on, or if they still owe some type of property taxes or anything on the house is now costing them money. It's not making them any money, and they're not getting a benefit from owning the house. And so you coming in there telling them that you'll give them money, even though it's at a discounted price that you're offering, they're still willing to take your discounted offer because it's a liability to them now. It's not an asset that they're actually using. And so you come in and say, hey, here's $20,000, just give me the rights to the house. I'll be able to take care of all of the rest of the stuff. You don't have to worry about it. And now you take this house that now you told them, hey, I'm going to pay you $20,000 for. You get it on contract and say, I agree. They agree that they're going to take your $20,000 and give you the house, and now you have this house in your control of. You can take this house now that you have control over, and you said you're going to buy it for $20,000, and you can go to someone and say, hey, I have a great house, and I have it for really, really cheap. You said you're looking for discounted houses, right? Because you do either fix and flips, or you're a landlord and you buy houses in that area. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this house for only $30,000. And they're like, what? You're giving me this whole house for $30,000 and you said it's worth how much when I fix it up? It's worth $150,000 once you fix it up. And all you have to do is put about $70,000 into it. So if you think about it, like, wow, so I get to buy a house for $30,000. This is what the the discounted cash buyer is going to say to you once you actually wholesale them the house. They're going to say, hey, you're giving me a house for $30,000. I put 70,000 into it, so I'm only in it $100,000, and I can go and sell that to a retail buyer. A retail buyer meaning a regular family who's going to get a mortgage, who wants to move into that neighborhood to a nice beautified house, and they don't want to do any work. They just want to pay premium, and they want to move right into stuff that's already done. And so this buyer is saying, I can just put $100,000 into this house, and now I can go and resell it on the market for $150,000. That's $50,000 in profit that buyer is making. And so if you have a house for $20,000 and you're selling it for $30,000 to them, you're making a quick $10,000. You didn't fix anything up. You didn't do anything but have the relationship with the seller and got it at a discounted rate. All right, so that's the difference between wholesaling a property and then selling it for retail, and everybody gets to make money in between. Wholesaling properties is just one of the best things on earth that you can do if you're really trying to get into real estate and you don't really know how to get started. I recommend, even if you have money, even if you have credit, I recommend that you get started doing the wholesale option, because you don't have to use any of your own money and risk that when you don't know what you're doing yet. You get to learn as you go along and earn at the same time. It's great, guys. So that's the topic for today. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.